Hey everyone, it's Cress, aka Lady Taka, and it's time for January 2017's Loot Crate, which I believe the theme is Origins. This is the original Loot Crate, not the DX. So, and I let this one come this month because they mentioned turtles. I think Mario was mentioned. Pretty much I liked almost everything that was mentioned. So, and I already see that the box is kind of interesting because there's little perforations all over it. When you open it, there's a giant Superman there. So the first thing I see is the shirt, which appears to be a pixelated Mario, which is cool. Definitely wear it for March 10th, Mario Day. The original since 1981. Well, that makes it really funny because that is the year of my birth as well. So I'm apparently as old as Mario is. So Mario's 35 or so. So be 36 this year. And this is a Gildan soft style. So it'll probably be one of those shirts you have to layer, but for me anyway. But it's a nice classic Mario, pixelated, old school Nintendo machine. So definitely like the shirt. Now, where do I put that so it's not covered in dog hair? Nowhere. It's going to get washed first. Then I see the Turtles item. It is a Loot Crate exclusive Geeky Tiki's mini tiki mug. Well, I guess that kind of can go in my shot glass collection. It looks like I got Donnie, which is good, because last time I got a mug, I got Michelangelo, and Donnie and Mikey are my favorites. So I will admit that is something totally different. There is some great detail on here. You got his stick, which I don't know why I can never remember the name of that. I can remember size, I can remember sword names. Got the little D on there. Old school 80s. Got all the detail. And the box shows the one you got. But then they're stackable as well, just in case you want to mix and match. And there is all 4 turtles and a shredder in the collection. So I do collect shot glasses, so that's about double shot glass size, but I wouldn't quite call it a mug either, but it's definitely completely different and not something I have. Then we got a reproduction, I assume a reproduction, of the first ever Action Comics featuring the origin of Superman. This DC Comics certifies that this is an authentic reprint of Action Comics #1, Volume 1, featuring the first appearance of Superman. This special edition reprint is exclusive to LootCrate. Like, you almost don't want to open it, dude. That's one of those dilemmas. You're like, it's a reprint, though, so I should be fine opening it. But that's that classic cover. I'm saving the other box for last, other than the Loot magazine. And I'm going to show you more of the box. Apparently unfolds into something because there's all these perforated edges. And our Loot pin for the month looks a bit like Johnny Tejas' pin. Well, his original pin, because it's the classic Turtles Sewer cover. So that's awesome. I definitely didn't have any Turtles pins yet. And I'm sure this opens up some sort of content that I will never open. But it is a good quality pin. It's only got one backing. The one. But it is from approved by Nickelodeon and LootCrate on the back. So 2 Turtles items, Superman comic, Mario shirt. And our replica exclusive is something Captain America. I actually didn't seal it with tape. Wow, that's a heavy little shield there. Guess that's the way you display it. Here, let us see. We have the stand that says Captain America, the First Avenger, 1940s Captain America's shield. And then you have a clear thing that says Marvel on it, that is shield shaped, which, you know, will evidently go in here somehow. Maybe. I don't know. Gotta figure it out. Then we get to open the shield, and you have a little certification thing going on. This certifies that the accompanying collectible is authentic prop replica. I'm going to go with 2 scale. Because it's a little tiny to be a prop. But it is a shield, which I definitely do not have a Captain America shield. I will say that. And on the back, you have the leather strapping. It does smell like leather almost, even though it feels more plastic. It's real metal. The detailing is not that great. My star's a little smudged. But I'm wondering, trying to figure out how you put this in the shield display. They obviously created the shield display. There's part 1. Now, you'd think this would face forward, and this would just slide in. But it's a little more complicated than that. Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh, I got it to click. There we go. I have my shield display up now. I will say this. This is a little bit of a unique item month. Glad I got it. So, let us go over everything. With the Loot Magazine Origins. To move forward, you have to know where you've been. So as we turn the calendar pages to another year chock full of potentially huge pop culture moments, let's take a look back at some iconic origins. Accompanying some truly historic loot, we've got an interview with screenwriter Gary Whitta, a look at the history of video games, your 2017 fortune via Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and more. Beyond the crate experience. Unfold in flattened box and follow detailed instructions. It turns into a magazine comic book holder. I don't need to do that because I have enough magazine holders and comic book boxes, but kind of different for you. So the first thing they mention is our cool Captain America shield. Cleverly depicted as Steve Rogers' performance in First Battle Shield and Captain America the First Avenger, this badge like Aegeus, oh that's a good Scrabble word, what was the good captain originally wielding in the comics debut way back in December 1940. This high quality metal replica features scaled straps on the back and comes with a display stand. It's good quality, it's a little heavy too. And before that staple stabs me. Women behind the shield. Little article. The many shields of Captain America. Let that focus for you. A little advertisement for Loot Pets. If you put WAG 2017 in, you get 17% off your subscription to Loot Pets. That's good till 2/19. Then we have the exclusive original Jumpman shirt, which I think that shows it quite well. Before he was Super, he was known as Jumpman. And I'm going to remember that for trivia. I'm going to do it. I'm going to remember it. Jumpman. She's asked it before and I forgot it. Created Donkey Kong and the character that would become Mario when he couldn't acquire the license for Popeye. We pay tribute to his barrel jumping start with his exclusive LootCrate design shirt that will put a spring in your step. A kind of brief history into video games, 1950s, key games, Churro Champ, Tennis for Two, and Space War. First generation, 72 to 77, Pong, Wheels, Gunfight, Gun Track, Tank, and Seawolf. Second generation, 76 to 84, includes Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Q*bert, Gallo, Asteroids, and Tetris. That would be the years everyone started really playing. Then the 8-bit era with Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda, Metal Gear, Dragon Quest from 83 to 92. Then the 16-bit era with Mortal Kombat, Sonic the Hedgehog, Doom. Oh, Doom. Yeah, I was very addicted to Doom. I liked Mortal Kombat and Sonic when I was at my friend's house and her brother had a Sega. But yeah, Doom was definitely the game I could play on my computer all the time, and I used to know like every cheat code. 32 to 64-bit era, 93 to 2002, Super Mario 64, The Sims, GoldenEye, Resident Evil. Then into, gets a little brief history there. The TMT Muglet. Oh, it's a muglet. That's not what the other thing said. Muglet horoscopes. Okay. Though they had a much grittier start in Kevin Eastman and Pierre Laird's Mirage Studio comics, most people first met the Turtle Brothers in the lighthearted 87 animated show. Running for just shy of 10 years, its popularity spawned a host of cross-media adaptations, including video games, live-action movies, and is currently on its third cartoon. So raise a glass and toast TMNT with this ceramic mini tiki mug. You have a chance to get one of the 4 turtles in the muglet or the rare Shredder variant. And they give you a little horoscope based on which one you got. Since I got Donatello, I got Don't be afraid to expand your mind this year. If you've had an itch to learn how to code, take an art class, try making something out of a warble, or any other new pursuit, there's no time like the present. Feel free to learn new things and spread your mental wings. Stop repairing Baxter Stockton's robots when you find them because they always wreck the lab and try to kill you. That's a good one. Then we have Raphael's Ruby Refresher drink, which includes sugar, cherry limeade powdered drink mix, cranberry juice, and club soda. Sounds okay. Calling all scientific geniuses. Experiment with mad science, Loot Gaming Crate. Apparently the next one's Mad Scientist. Sounds interesting. Make your own origin story. Here, I'm gonna let this focus on here for a minute. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Well, you can pause, but where did your story begin? What's your favorite color? Well, mine's red, so I was an ordinary citizen. My birth month is July, so I donned a disguise. And the last digit of your phone number, I had a failed experiment. So you are an ordinary citizen who decided to don a disguise after you had a failed experiment. Of course, that's if I use my cell phone number. If I use the last digit of my home number, that's been my number longer, then it would be you were spurned by a loved one. Then we have our Action Comics reprint, which I think I will break into. I just know it. Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster way back in '33, the character we would come to know and love didn't exactly catch on at first, but they were on to something, and 5 years later, Superman made his debut at the company that would become DC Comics. We salute this cultural icon with an authentic replica reprint of Action Comics #1, printed on the original newsprint stock with the original ads. This rarity includes a certificate of authenticity. Then they have a little article about the evolution of Superman's powers. Not going to read that to you. But they also have a little thing on the evolution of his hair. Oh, look. Oh, well, maybe I will access the content on this pin. This month's pin, the iconic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sewer logo, makes a spiffy pin. and may inspire you to try some unconventional pizza topping combinations. This unique code, when entered, gives you access to enjoy digital copies of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 through 5 on the guided through your device. Maybe I'll actually access that for once. Then they have an ad for Andromedon. Fictional character resolutions. At the beginning of each new year, we all make resolutions. We say we're going to exercise more, try to figure out the stock market, or learn a new language. But fictional characters take a different approach. Superman. Find underwear. Don't lose powers again. If powers are lost, do not replace with electric powers. Lex Luthor. Maybe test death ray on lesser heroes and work my way up to Superman this time. Lois Lane. Write a front page article about something other than Superman. I like that one. Batman. Compile a list of other black-haired, blue-eyed children with light gymnastic backgrounds, just in case. Optimus Prime. Update my will to clearly state that Ultra Magus gets the Matrix in the event of my death. Make sure Hot Rod is not allowed at the funeral. Now suddenly I want to see that funeral. Captain America. Get over fear of the freezer. It can't hurt you, Steve. You won't get sucked in and wake up 50 years from now. That one's good. I like that one. Leonardo. Sharpen katanas. Meditate more. Make Master Splinter proud. Raphael. Punch Shredder as hard as I can. Yep, that sounds like Raph. Michelangelo. Combine two favorite things. Pizza and nunchucks. Pizza chucks? I think he's done that before, actually, in one of the cartoons. Donatello. Keep Mikey out of the lab. Finish cleaning the lab after pizza armor incident. April. Find a dry cleaner that can get sewer smell out of my yellow jumpsuits without fading the colors. Shredder. Shred at least one enemy. At least. Mario. Finally fix a kitchen sink. Ha ha. Peach. Princess Peach. Look into how to become Queen Peach. And Bowser. Move on, man. She's not that into you. That's pretty good. Then we got a few advertisements. And then we have From Blogs to the Big Screen, Screenwriter Gary Whitta article. You can, not going to read that to you. And then we have Nerd Court, whatever article that is. More advertising. And the mini mega crates included, for 15 lucky winners, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack and a Uno Super Mario deck. The Mega Crate had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Original Series Collector Edition DVD set that looks like it's housed in the van. That's cool. A DC Comics Premium Format Superman collectible figure. A iPad Pro. A Monopoly Mario Brothers game. That's cool. A full-scale shield prop replica of the circular shield for Captain America. And a Retro Bit Duo Twin video game system. That's pretty good crate right there if you want a Mega Crate. And then they have pictures of us looters. So, and they are doing this thing where they give you a heads up about some geeky stuff coming up. So, on the CW, the 100 season 4 premieres on the CW on the 1st. Then on the 10th of February, you've got the Lego Batman movie and the John Wick Chapter 2. Ooh, John Wick. Then on the 14th, For Honor arrives on consoles and PCs. Then they mentioned the New York Toy Fair. That kind of thing. So, pretty good Loot Crate this month, I must say. This is probably the weirdest item in here, but at least I have a place to put it. So, I don't think anything is going to get given away from this box. Sorry, guys. No one's giving anything from here. But, 2 Turtles items in one box. Good box. Thanks for watching.